Hey, how's it going? Sonny here. I am continuing my project to fix this guitar up. This is a Maverick series Washburn BT-10, and I did a review on this when I first got the guitar. And I had cleaned the guitar up and put some new strings on it, fixed the action to the point. But now I gotta fix the rest, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. Um, to this guitar. So first of all, when I first got the guitar, the locking nuts has no locking nuts on it. It just comes like this with just a plate on the guitar. So I had to order from eBay. I got it actually for $20 uh, for the new plate and the new locking nuts. If you buy it brand new on a different site, it could cost you $40. But anyway, all you do is you see those two screws right here. You just take that off, loosen the string. You unscrew it off, and you take the plate off. You put a new plate on. So, and here is the old plate that came with the guitar. All right. Normally a locking nut like this, if you can see it, locking nut like this would not fit on this plate right here for some reason. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, it won't fit. It just like, you can see it on the side. It just like barely, it just like won't fit in there. This is the old plate. This is the normal locking that you get from Floyd Rose, and for some reason it just won't fit on the old plate that I got. So basically I have to replace the entire plate, which is this one. I already put it on, and it'll fit right in. And just like that. So so yeah, if you get a guitar with the plate that you cannot fit any locking nuts on it, I would suggest you replace this entire plate. Alright, so that's the first problem. The second problem I got with this guitar is the Floyd Rose here. And notice that the first four strings has no black blocks inside like the last two string. The last two string I already put it in. That's why you see those two black blocks inside of Floyd Rose. But if you look at it, on this other string, there's no blocks inside. I don't know what the previous owner did, but apparently he decided to took all the blocks out, and instead of cutting the ball end off the string, he used this a long screw holding the ball end in place. The problem with that is, you see the string right around this area is thicker, so it brings the string out of the groove on the Floyd Rose and raises the action. So in order to fix it, if you look at the last two blocks right here, I have to cut this, put the block back in, cut the ball ends off on the strings, and put it back in there. You can see it now is flush on the inside of the groove, and it gives a better action. And I got to do the rest of the four strings, but I want to show you what I did first and what we need to do. So in order to do that, what I have to do is you take a wrench, you basically put it in, you loosen this long screw at the bottom, and it'll go down. And once it's go down, let me show you the block. This is the little tiny block that you can buy at the Guitar Center, just like that. Let me see here. So this little tiny block doesn't focus very well, but you can see the other side has no hole in it. One side has hole in it. The one side with the hole in it is where the long screw is going to go in to hold it in place. Alright, so basically the one with the hole, you have to so the one side of the hole needs to face bottom. so the long screw will go into that hole and push the block in, just like this one right here. Push it in to hold the strings down. So that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to unscrew this part to take it off. You may have to if the ball end gets stuck inside, but you should just be able to slide the block right inside the little gap without taking the whole thing off. But if you need to take it off, like I said, you just need to take the wrench, unscrew this, and just take one piece off at a time. Clean it up, take the ball end out, put it back in, and then you put the block in. The problem is that if you do take this off, if you want to take all these screws off, and you have to readjust the intonation because the distance between that and the nut is what you have to make sure that the intonation is perfect. So you have to go move up and down until you get the intonations correct. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll come back and show you once I put everything in there. Okay, so right now I'm going to change the G string to fix the blocks in the Floyd Rose on the G string. So I had loosened the string very much on the G string. What I do is I increase the tension on the other strings. I'll pull my Floyd Rose up. So you want to do this one at a time. And next one I'm going to do is to take the wrench and loosen the screw. Okay. Just keep doing that. So now this thing comes off. So I took those strings off, and we need to, let's go ahead and do this now. We need to cut that. So I'll take a clipper and I'll just clip this end off. You see, this is what I'm talking about here. I don't know if you can see it very closely, but the ball end strings is thicker, so if you don't cut that off, it's gonna keep your strings a little higher than you want it to be above the groove, which will raise your action on the string. So we have to cut the ball end off and put the block in. So we keep doing that. Probably can't do it without, you just use bare hand. Actually, it's got pretty far enough that now we'll take the block, a little tiny block here, and remember the one side with the hole goes there. The one side of the hole, the face bottom faces a screw, so I'm gonna put that in. So all you do is just kind of slide it in. See it right there? And now what I'm gonna do is I have to give it more string, losing more string, so and then I can slide my string back in the groove and tighten it up. Alright, so everything is done on the guitar. Put the locking nuts on. Everything is tightened up, and also the Floyd Rose, as you can see now, put it at a different angle, all the blocks are back into the saddle, back into the groove, and which dropped my action down just a little bit, so make it lower, which is what I want to do. And the last thing I did was to take this plate off, and then I adjust the rod, the trowel rod inside the neck. And what I do is I turn quarter screw this way, tighten it up just a little bit. I did 2 1/4 screw turn, so 1/4 once, another 1/4. So that gives me a lower action on the guitar. I don't want it too high, so this is kind of perfect. So now got the locking nut in, put my blocks back in to fix the action, tune my guitar up, and now just check it out. Alright, let's see how this thing sounds like now. Everything put together. Oh yeah, that sounds good. He has a very responsive knob as well. So all the harmonics are in, sounds good, guitar's in tune. Alright, so now this thing is a shredding machine ready to rock. Paid $90 for this on eBay. I had to do a lot of work, clean it up, clean up the wires, adjust the actions, and put some new blocks in. So I probably spent about extra $25–30 for the parts, and also spent a lot of time just to adjust the guitar to get it to the place where I feel comfortable. So thanks for watching, and here's the axe I will be using from now on for a while, besides my Wolfgang and my Les Paul Custom. I also have an Ibanez RG 550. I use it at church. I don't bring that home, but I probably need to do it sometime to do some cleanups and adjustment. So BT-10 Maverick Series Washburn rocking guitar.